Pumpkin. Sorry for the sideways shots. They will straighten up momentarily, but welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Be Perfectly Blended. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. And if this is your first time, thanks so much for clicking on. Got my little man here today. So I have got a lot to do. As you seen, I went to Costco. I went to a different Costco. But I did have a few things that had to be put in the refrigerator, so I just pulled those out so that I could do the haul. The stuff left in the box, I left in the box. So I ended up having an ear infection, and it came quick. I feel much better. So, but yeah, so I'll show a clip of myself at Costco. I didn't even really film that much, and it was a cool Costco because it was a business Costco. So there was a lot of things. All right, I'm back. My grandson wanted me to put a movie on for him. So anyways, as I was saying, so this is like a business Costco. So they don't have like a lot of food, fruits, things like that. They have a little bit. I did get some strawberries. But what it is everything is individually packaged so that it can be for resale or if you have a restaurant, things like that. And it was my first time, so it was cool. But anyways, yeah, as the day progressed, I just started feeling worse and worse. So I actually ordered pizza, which is why the pizza boxes are still here. And things from Costco are set on top. So I'm going to show you. And then I have a sink full of dishes because I didn't do the dishes. And then I need to straighten up the living room because I did sleep out on the couch. Because when I looked up online kind of what to do to help relieve certain things, one thing that was mentioned was to sleep kind of more upright. We have the recliners, so that's what I did. So I just will have to clean up my little area there. Anyways, so I'm going to show you what we did get from Costco or what I got from Costco. And then I'm going to put all that away, get to these dishes that are still sitting in my sink. But then I'm also going to show you something else that I worked on before all this that makes my kitchen a little more functional. So I'm excited about that. Anyways, let me show you what I got from Costco. So here are a few clips from when we went to Costco. I really wish I would have filmed more. Like I said, I just wasn't feeling good. I was kind of out of it. But look at all this in bulk. Like this is all lamb right here. So I guess if you had a restaurant, you served gyros or something like that. But it was really cool. If you have not gone to a business Costco and you have one in your area, what do you think? I suggest you go. They're really kind of cool. Anyways, oh, look at this big old thing of gravy for biscuits and gravy. Yeah, it was really kind of cool. This is so cool. For example, all these cups of noodles, there were so many different varieties and flavors. It went down almost the whole entire aisle. Eventually, my son picked out one that will work. And yeah, we loaded it all up. Here it is. Definitely left with more than what we came for. Because I put these in the refrigerator and then I did bring these back out just to show. So we did get the cheese here, and we got this because for a variety of reasons. We like how the little cheese melts, but also we have a lot of crackers, and my college-age son and I are going on a road trip to one of the colleges he's looking into, and so we are going to bring some of that for the road trip as well. This is the creamer that they had. I've never tried it. I thought it looked good, so I grabbed that. And then I did grab these. My husband will do the ham and cheese. My kids will do the turkey. And so, yeah, I hadn't really seen that. So that's what we got there. And then I did get some more oil. These were real reasonably priced, I felt. So I did grab those. And then we always like to get some of this when you can. The holidays are coming up. Plus, like I said, my son and I are going to go on a road trip. So I said, you know, we can bring one to kind of celebrate later in the evening. We're just going to go check out a college he's really interested in, stay at a hotel right by campus and stuff. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. As I mentioned, I did order pizza. I just did not feel good enough to cook. I picked these up. Now I had school lunch in mind because that is the benefit to buying things that are individually packaged. So we grabbed this box. I grabbed this box. These cereals And the reason why I got these is because my kids do enjoy eating these. They're kind of similar at school, so it gives enough space to add some milk. But also my grandson likes to have some of these just individually with his fingers. So I got those. The big box of chips, of course, thinking of school lunch and snacks. And then my son picked out these cup of noodles. It's funny because it says microwavable paper cup. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you put these in the microwave when you were younger, if you're around my age, because we sure did. I never knew they couldn't be in the microwave. Now, I must say, I have not eaten these in years and years and years. And my kids are now kind of into these noodles that you heat up. So, maybe I missed something. Anyway, so we got these. And then we can bring a couple of those on the road trip as well, as the hotel does have a microwave. Over here, I got the strawberries. I'm going to rinse these. And I bought the strawberries to have strawberries, but also because we have kind of like this cake. We like to put the strawberries in sugar and put them over. And I want to use those up. I'll show them to you real quick. So these right here, so good. And I have some left over, so I wanted to use them up. I have there's a pack in here, but then there's one more box. So I'm going to go ahead and make the dessert, which I just take these strawberries, rinse them, cut them up, put them in sugar, let them soak, and then pour it over a little whipped cream, and yum. So anyways, that's why I got those. And then plus I can cut some up and put them in my son's lunch. And then I picked these up, some dried mangoes. I love dried mangoes. So I like the fact that they are individual pouches, so I can just throw one in my purse, keep one in my car. So I grabbed those. I grabbed this because it was just a heck of a deal. My seasoning salt. But because it is so large, I will just refill the smaller container because of, my cupboard space. Bought these. We will take some with us on our road trip. And that way we can have them at the hotel. We're only staying one night. So got this big, huge container of Folgers. This was the same price as what I get in the grocery store for half the size. So I was very pleased with that. Some more tortillas. Costco, the best place to buy tortillas. And then I did get this pack of batteries. This was on sale, really good deal. And, with the holidays coming up and all the lights I use and things like that, candles. So, and then a box of Cheez-Its that are individually done. So for lunch, snacks to take on the road trip. So yeah, that was basically what we got at the Business Costco. It was a really cool little experience. Next time I go, I will film more. But now I'm going to go ahead and get this put away and focus on these dishes that were so patiently waiting for me. Don't you love it when your dishes do that? Okay, so I'm not sure when this happened because it's been a while since I bought this double pack. But kudos to this, because one thing I do remember is separating these when it was the plastic was so hard. And now, hey, so I can keep one here and put one down in my storage. Just wanted to share that. I was excited about it. I also forgot we got these. My son put them up in the cupboard because he opened and had one last night. So I haven't tried this one yet. Thumbs up if you have. Anyways, I'm sure I will. But yeah, we got these as well, individually packaged, so I can put one in the lunch and not feel like I'm, sending too much of a treat. So yeah. I placed this apple cider and a couple noodles. I actually put another one there. So I'm starting our little road trip pile over there on the counter. But now I'm going to go ahead and soak these dishes. So I'm filling up my sink with warm water, Dawn dish soap, and a splash of bleach. While the dishes are soaking, I'm going to go ahead and come in here and just pick everything up. My little guy's here, my grandson, or one of my grandsons, so I'm watching him. So he's definitely going to be a bunch of help. You'll see that later. Kind of will bring me back to when I used to try to tidy up the house when my older kids were younger. And, you know, sometimes you forget how much help a 2-year-old can be. Anyway, so I'm just straightening up my area here. Like I mentioned, I slept kind of upright on our couch here, reclined back, getting over this ear infection. So I'm just kind of straightening everything up, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to cleaning. Once I finish wiping down the glass and picture frames, television, and all that, I'm going to move on to my wood furniture. So I'm using some Pledge, and I'm just going to go ahead and spray it into my rag here, my little mitt. And yeah, just kind of give everything that's wood a little polish. As you can see, my grandson is giving me lots of help. Thank you. Moving on to the entertainment center, I've actually put a lot of little knickknacks away just so my grandson's little fingers can't get them. But I just went ahead and kind of wiped everything down here on the TV stand. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to vacuuming. And you will see, again, my grandson just has zero fear of the vacuum. So not only does he want to go up to the vacuum, but apparently he wants to push his cart up to the vacuum as well, as you'll see. But anyways, eventually I got it all done. As you can hear and see, my grandson had way too much fun. Yeah, so this is what I meant by remembering the little extra work it takes sometimes to get things done when you have a little one. But anyways, eventually we got it done. I'm done. Oh, Lord. Now that the dishes are put away, I'm going to go ahead and just wipe down the counters. I am just using a bleach-based cleaner just so I can really kind of disinfect and get everything wiped down. Oh, and then my husband, he got another one of these where someone at his job, they put these together. I always think it's so thoughtful and sweet where then you can make the cookies and it has all the ingredients in the mason jar. Super nice. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just giving everything a nice wipe down here in the kitchen. Now that the dishes have soaked for a while, I'm just going to go ahead and give them a good scrub and rinse and put them in the rack to dry. I am going to go ahead and leave this container in here because I do want it to soak a little bit more, but all the other dishes clean, fresh, and drying. And so the kitchen's pretty much done, and now we'll move on to laundry. I thought it was cute because my son brought the laundry all wrapped up in a towel instead of using a laundry basket, which is, creative, inventive. Anyways, so here I am folding laundry. Thank you. At this point, my little guy is getting kind of tired. He's sitting relaxing, has a movie on, just hanging out, enjoying our time. But yeah, he's starting to get tired, which is nice because I'm about ready for him to take a nap. My grandson is so cute, sharing his little fruit snacks with me. Super sweet. These overalls right here, those were my oldest son's when he was little. And one of those keepsakes I held onto. And then when my grandsons were born now, they both each wore them. So that's kind of cool. It's so cute here. My grandson sees me in the camera, so he starts to look up and talk to me and point to the camera. That's Gigi. Say hi. Hi. He is just so cute. So, anyways, here's my laundry all folded, and just like that, it's put away. And just like that, the dishes are put away. Don't we wish? So this is what I'm excited to show you. As I was here, like I mentioned, with an ear infection, I did take the time to clean, kind of go through things in my kitchen. So here, I used to have a bunch of trays stacked up. I found a place for those. This is the bag. It doesn't have food garbage, but it has like things that I threw away from my drawers and cupboards that I cleaned out. So here I organized my drawers a little bit better and just kind of put things back where they needed to be and got rid of things that I do not need. So that's nice. And then right here, look, there's my dish rack. So I ended up making space in here where everything fits nicely, because back here is kind of wasted space and I had things back there I don't use anymore, so I got rid of them. And then I went ahead and got rid of things up here, cleaned that area, so my strainer's up there. And then back here is also kind of wasted space in how the cabinets are built, because down here we have our cereal and some snacks and boxes and things like that, so you're not going to really reach back there. So I just put big bowls and things I don't use regularly back there. Then down here I have the trays and things that I put away, and then extra cups and stuff for my grandkids. This lighter fluid, I did go ahead and put that down in the garage. So now up here I have extra space, which I'll need as the holidays are coming and things like that. That's what I did as I was slowly healing from my ear infection. So here is how my house is looking. I want to thank you so much for coming along with me today. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next one.